torpedoes?
I have no idea. I haven't seen them in days.
Yeah, but what the fuck?
Oh, I knew this day was gonna come.
Is it Sunday or Saturday?
Hi, and welcome to Pete's Basement. This is Pete. This is Pete's Japanese whiskey.
Any questions?
That said, we're going to jump right into this week's review of 2 weeks worth of comic books.
No.
You're on.
Alright. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I've been setting up the basement, putting up a new set for all you guys, and, well, mostly for me, because, you know, it's my basement and everything, but, you know, I do it for you guys. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is it? This is yours. This has got to be yours. It looks weird.
That's all you.
This is one of those strange German comic books. The ones that usually end with the word Scheiße. And 3 underage girls in a bathroom somewhere covered in someone else's feces.
They seem to be doing a,
Wait a minute. This is Saturday, right?
This is Saturday.
Wrong comic book entirely.
Okay.
This is The Mighty, brought to you this week by DC Comics, written by Peter Tomasi, who we've been enjoying quite a bit of on Green Lantern.
This cover looks like the first one. It's like a...
They're going for a very iconic look. This is a Something Johnson cover. He does a lot of work, or
Something
did a lot
Johnson.
of Something Johnson.
Right.
Of the Wisconsin Johnsons. Keith Champagne and Peter Tomasi wrote it. Peter Snijberg, or whatever the fuck his name is, drew it. This continues to follow the story of Alpha One, who is his world's version of Superman, and except he has this whole spy agency built around him that he funds himself. It's pretty good. I'm kind of curious where this is going, only because, one, you see somebody's mom get gunned down, and 2, you see that the guy is actually a little bit scary.
Did it.
That smelled alarmingly like both hot dogs and Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
And
Japanese hot dog.
with a hint of garbage.
Yeah.
I'm right now throwing up in my mouth as I speak. It's a talent I have. Let's move on to the next comment.
Oh man, staying in DC, Superman, World of New Krypton, #1.
All hype.
World of shit.
What hype? I didn't even get hyped about this shit. And I was boring. It's,
Yeah, it was.
Why does the cover look like Superman was masturbating 3 seconds before they drew this fucking cover? You got this big shit-eating grin, he's looking heavenwards, his hands are open.
I don't know why, because spoiler alert, at the end of this, he's actually under the command of General Zod.
Is there a flying dog on this fucking cover?
Maybe that's Crypto.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Crypto.
Crypto didn't go ahead then.
He didn't?
Let's just
He
give it.
stayed home.
We're gonna give the world of New Krypton a big no. Just
guys,
fucking no.
honestly, stay away from the world of Superman entirely.
Yes.
Action Comics, which we don't even have here in front of us, but was a total waste of time last week.
I picked it up for the first time in probably about 7 years.
And why did you even do that? We've been telling you there were good things going on with Action.
I heard it doubles
Superman.
as a very soft and pliant absorbent toilet paper, and I was wrong about even that.
You did get the Brainiac saga though a couple weeks back, right?
I did, but
back
that chafed a little bit more.
Okay, that was good, man. I don't know what you're
Superman
talking about.
Batman, that's only a good book.
Superman and Batman 56.
Why is
came out this
Superman
week.
dressed like a sheep rapist on the cover of this?
That is the armor that Alfred actually gave Superman in the event that actually this was going to happen.
Okay, pause. He's the one who went on a fucking drinking binge. You're the motherfucker who's belching as though he drank fucking 3 kegs of some really cheap Midwestern fucking beer. So what is going on here? And why do I smell that here and it smells significantly
Actually,
more
he was
like pork
drinking.
than it is?
Actually, he was drinking Thunderbird.
There you go.
Thunderbird One's pretty serious.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what do you think?
I forgot to pick this up actually.
Okay.
So
You know,
Ramon, this is all you.
this is the only Batman. This is the only cohesive story that involves Superman and Batman in it, and you know they actually ended fairly well. You know, it's
Everybody seems to all be happy. And
yeah, Superman and
Sure.
Batman basically get a nice glimpse into what it's like to beat each other.
The series is over?
No,
we're
the
not.
series is not over, but
Superman wears
the
hot
arc-
waters.
Yeah, he does.
Look at that. Floods over, land is dry. Why are you wearing your pants so high?
It's Clark Kent, my friend. He's supposed to be the comic book nerd of all comic book nerds.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is a good conclusion. With, where they find out where where Silver Banshee is the one who started this whole fiasco in the first place.
Can you talk that way because my head kind of hurts?
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Jerks.
Anyway, it's good. Pick it up. I have no idea what they're going to do in the next arc, but
No idea.
you know,
Secret
we'll let you
6-7.
Great book.
That
End of the
was-
arc?
Yes.
Okay.
And as stated, we've been claiming this is one of the best books that DC puts out. This just was the finishing touch.
Yep.
I will be getting this story.
Absolutely
as soon
fucking
as it hits.
fantastic. Junior is probably one of the fucking freakiest villains ever to come out of the DC universe.
Yeah.
Drawn great, written great. Gail Simone should be patting herself on the fucking back.
I'll
Really.
I'll gladly pat it.
That restraining order is still in effect, so I don't think they're adding much of anything if Gail Simone is smart and well armed. Which I hope she is. But yeah, definitely pick up Secret 6, number 7. Say that 5 times real fast. I recommend it very strongly.
She looks like the black
Considering
cat.
it. Huh?
Looks like the black cat.
A little bit. I just like the fact that Bane freaks out and
Baroque.
sees everybody's Batman and just starts killing shit randomly.
Yeah, it was
Breaking
awesome.
shit.
Yeah,
Breaking backs.
Everybody gets their back broken in this, and I don't mean in like the good Atlanta kind of way. So let's just keep this rolling.
Next.
Green Lantern Corps. If you're not reading it, you're retarded.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mongol versus Archillo.
Was a great fight.
Sick fight.
Holy shit.
Pages of no.
Of no talking, just
If you're
straight
not-
up
also,
knocking the snot out of each other.
Blackest Night pretty much starts in this.
Yeah.
If you haven't picked this up, this is the jump off point. The art is great. Tomasi's writing his ass off. If you are not reading this, kill yourself.
Slow.
Twice.
Yeah.
Does that take us out of DC?
No, not yet. Actually,
We got two more. Two more.
One
Old Batman books.
good Batman, one bad one, and well, not necessarily bad, just
Indifferent.
Well,
pretty indifferent. Indifferent's a good word. Got Batman Battle for the Cowl #1. You've
I'm
seen
going to
it
tell you
going
something.
on.
I'm surprised it didn't suck. I've never read anything written by Tony Daniel. I only know that he's a very mediocre artist. It was
Okay.
actually written decent. Not terrible. Surprisingly not terrible. I wouldn't necessarily waste your money on it. Once again, Gotham's in crisis. It seems that's pretty much the default
It makes
mode.
sense. Now that Morrison's off of it, somebody else is writing
Yeah.
shit that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The
that's-
return of
makes
an old
sense.
Batman villain that we thought was dead.
Yes.
Back.
It's
We're not sure if it's him.
like I said. It doesn't suck. It's just
doesn't
not
suck.
really great. It's just very standard.
So we're taking votes now. Who do you think's going to wind up wearing the Batman duds at the end?
Let's go around here. Let's figure this one out. Who do you think's going to do it?
Grayson.
You?
I agree because it's that.
He seems to be
it's
the
that classic
obvious
story.
choice.
It's that classic story. It's the one who doesn't want it is going to end up with it because of the fact that he doesn't want it.
Yeah, because Tim Drake looked like he would step in if he has to.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a little bit of a fight between Dick and Tim there. Let's just see. Really? Really? Are we going to be children about this?
As he swings his whip. I'm going to say this. I think it. You know what? About 20 minutes ago, I was saying that I think it's going to be Dick Grayson. But I'm leaning more towards now Tim Drake because you don't see Robin in any of the Teen Titans books at this point.
You know what?
They canceled his title. I have a feeling it's going to be Tim Drake.
Not for
That's what I
nothing,
want
but we got this panel coming up on screen for you guys in a moment here.
He's already wearing the costume.
He looks a lot like Batman standing in that shadow right
And,
there.
He does. Yeah.
Well, later
Look at
on, he's already wearing a
Yeah.
vintage Batman costume with the
Yeah.
fucking oval. He's already
Yeah.
swinging from rooftops. I also think there's a possibility, I'm going to throw this out there, that there could be more than one Batman. I think they can do that. There's enough titles for Batman.
Batman?
There's going to be a new one actually
Batman?
from Grant Morrison and Frank.
Yeah,
No,
Batman.
no.
Not going anywhere.
Not worth
goddamn
mentioning.
near.
I never
But-
said anything.
I mean, I'm curious, who do you think is going to pick it up?
Well, based on that, Drake, I guess. Based on what
All
you're
right,
saying.
all right. Let's take
But
odds.
Grayson is the obvious one.
Yeah, he really is the obvious
So you
choice.
say the obvious one is not gonna get.
So let's take another vote. Who's the crazy motherfucker at the end?
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd. Yeah.
But we want you to tell us what you think. Who do you think is going to be the new Batman, and who do you think the Batman with pieces are? Could be no command of English at all, just skating on thin ice. ESL 3000%. Thank you and good night.
On a quick side note, sorry to
That I-
interrupt.
Probably both have.
Anybody notice that there's starting a trend in DC where you've got guys that are basically writing and drawing the books, like Dan Jurgens with Booster Gold and things like that?
Frank Miller used to do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's an old classic look at it. It's complete storytelling. I like it sometimes. And you know what? Like I said, Tony Daniel didn't suck. He didn't really offend me on any of this shit.
Often enough.